damn, you acrobatic ass nigga. You got it. Red Ranger seeing his friends get fleeced. He's talking about something.
You think you're so tough? Take me on.
And my goat started cheesing. He knew Red was not about it. He hit him with the
Bow.
He was doing this man like.
Oh my god. Yo. What's cracking, y'all? It's your boy Junior Mafia coming back to you with another video. So we're gonna check out this video called "Why These Are the Coldest Characters in All of Fiction." And my goodness, I wanted to check this out because there's certain characters, either in shows or in movies, that are the epitome of crashing out. They just don't give a fuck about anything whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we're gonna get while we tune into this video right here. So let's not waste any time. Let me switch my screen over, and I appreciate your love and support, and let's get right to it, man.
Oh yeah, they told me we doing a coldest character vid, and I'm up first. And one of the people that came to my mind was Killmonger, and I thought it was perfect. So let's get into it. He really had people believing that they could pull off this hairstyle. Look at Miles. He went from having a clean cut to this shit. It was the opposite of a glow up. It was the dim down. He should have never done it. He even made a custom suit just to show off the hair. Bro, Peter's body language says it all. That shit is straight garbage. You have to burn that shit. And that cut, bro, it was not that good for you to remove the top. That shit is gonna be so easy to identify him because no one in the 5 boroughs has that shit haircut but him. But yeah, that's enough about Miles. But we could see the Killmonger influence has clearly taken its place. But yeah, let's get into it. He had one of those backstories. Bro was outside cooking up on that makeshift hoop created by Hood Jimmy Neutron while his dad was upstairs trying to plan a GTA heist with his friend. But what he didn't know is that he was getting hit with the Wakandan back door. His friend been a spy the whole time. That's tough. They know he stole the vibranium, gave it to Claw, upped the mark on him. He couldn't believe it. Bro was getting ready to cry. I felt bad, but bro turned into 2009 Gilbert Arenas, pulled out the secondary and got taken care of in 0.2 seconds. He stood no chance. So after all that's done, young Killmonger, after dropping 40 points and still losing, goes into his apartment and sees that his father is taking an eternal nap. Got claws through his shirt. He probably thought his dad got off by El Tigre, but he later learns the truth. T'Challa's dad took him out, so he dedicated the rest of his life to getting into Wakanda and taking the throne. And boy, he did that shit. This man Killmonger is the definition of by any means possible. This is what makes him so cold. Bro went into MIT, graduated, then went into the army, started getting experience and racking up kills, started putting scars on his body. So basically, whenever he takes off his shirt, he's flexing his KD. I'm not gonna lie, that is someone I do not want to go against. Cause after you lose, all you could really say is he just wanted it more and there's nothing you could do about it. Like, bro, look at how he's all up on his girl right now. Like, damn, the food not going anywhere. Relax. You would think watching that he somewhat cares about her. Nah. Because when it was time to take out Claw, Brody turned into Sasuke. Claw takes her as a hostage, and he like, it's okay. Everything will be all right. With this line ass, because the next scene, he proceeds to shoot him through her. She closed her eyes and woke up in hell confused. She knew she was dealing with the man on a mission, but she didn't know she wasn't a part of it. That's tough. Shit, he must have told her he's gonna be the king of Wakanda, and she started chuckling. Cause I don't know what else would make her get treated like cotton. Bro tried running away and started slipping, and I knew it was raps. And on Chrome, my boy started cheesing, started taking head glitches, and he still got a hole put in him like SpongeBob.
Head tapped.
Brody started leaning like it was Rainbow Six, and Claw is sitting there wondering why they would let his ass in. He talking to him like, brother, you're not Wakandan. Then he shows him the mark, proving that he'd be accepted in. And now Claw got that damn bro, you got it face, then gets blicked. Wow. And now it's time to get to what we've all been waiting for. His appearance into Wakanda. Using Claw's dead cold body to get in, he stands face to face with the higher ups. And this is where he just started cooking. T'Challa walks up and asks him what he wants. He proceeds to look at the seat and says the throne. Look at this man T'Challa, my boy felt disrespected. Everybody else in the background laughing at his ass. And Killmonger standing there saying, ask me who I am. That boy T'Challa said, nah, send this man away. They can't know. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a risky play because there's too many people in the room for there not to be one instigator. So this man in green asked, and he reveals that he's the son of a prince, got that royal blood. Got this man T'Challa and this bitch sweating. Then Killmonger hits the iconic, hey auntie, and challenged T'Challa to a one-on-one. And he accepts it. And let's really look at the situation T'Challa got put in. He really got his legacy on the line with his mom, his sister, and his ex watching this shit. And he gets cooked. Killmonger ducks under the attack, slices him, and makes him kneel. Killmonger just like, damn bro, you supposed to be the king, but you're the one kneeling. Blocks his attack, gets up, and gets his shit sliced again. I'm not gonna lie, when I first watched Black Panther, this was hard to look at. Man was getting a hard counter. Another block, gets sliced again. You know it's bad when the home team is silent. You're cooked. He hits the dagger on T'Challa, and from this point on, it's just straight embarrassment. Hits 2 left hooks, setting him into the water, and the ass whipping got so bad that the truth got set free. Zuri comes out, stops his attack, and he's just like, it was me. I backdoored your father. Take me instead.
Okay.
Stabs him too. Go didn't ask for the details or nothing. I don't even think he knows how badly he actually greased him. But hey, he moved on and went back to embarrassing himself. And this gotta be one of the most disrespectful scenes in the MCU. Zuri's death got him wildly swinging. To which Killmonger hits the, is this your game? Not once, but twice. Is this your game? And I'm not gonna lie, from this point on, he started hitting him with WWE moves, walking around and talking to the crowd. I can't lie to you, this is nasty work and it still hurts to watch. But hey, you just gotta recognize game, whether you like it or not. He puts him on his back, walks him down to the cliff, and tosses him off the map to take fall damage, completely and utterly violating him, allowing him to finally accomplish his mission and take the throne.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't know who's next.
Let me say this right now. When I saw Black Panther and I saw that scene right there where Killmonger and T'Challa, when this man told him he wanted the throne, then as everybody's sitting there silent and he says, hi auntie and all, like, you knew shit was about to be real. And he challenged T'Challa to a fight. Ends up happening, and this man got dog walked through the whole entire fight. I did not see him even connect a hit onto Killmonger. And I'm not gonna lie, after seeing all that and him being at the throne, man, listen, I still wish he was still alive in the movie. In case nobody saw it, spoiler warning. But all in all, like, that scene was so infamous because it showed you how powerful and how dominant Killmonger could be if he would have just stayed laser focused and not go off of emotions and everything. He would have been here to stay. But that was just a whole fucking obliteration right there that he put on to T'Challa. That I still think is crazy in my opinion.
But yeah, go ahead.
What is that?
I ain't even gonna yap too much. We're gonna get right into it. DJ, play my shit.
Oh man. Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now I think we could all agree the Dragon Ball sequel series, that shit was trash, my nigga. Obviously some stuff I like, and this is one of the only good things to come out of GT. This transformation is just too cold, man. I remember watching this back with my homeboys, and they were seeing Shenmue scream, and they were like, well, damn. And this shit gets good.
Was a crazy, and I was just like, just wait on it.
It wasn't tapped in like me. Goku was 3 for 3 with these transformations. I know he was about to hit a 4-peat when I heard Shenmue hitting this in the booth.
Giant ape.
Yup.
Find out motherfucker. Don't miss.
And when they unveiled this transformation, this is when I knew Dragon Ball was for real niggas only. You got Goku pulling up in the all red fur. Niggas will wear anything if it's designer. Messy ass hair like he gave Chi-Chi some devious strokes and red eyeliner. If you took the details I just described and imagined it in your head, image probably sound crazy. But nah, they made one of the hardest designs to ever step out this franchise. Whenever he pull up, he's always out saucing the opponent, no matter who it is. You a baby, he booming you. You a nigga, he booming you. You his niece, you know what I'm saying? That's tough, cause he booming you. It don't matter, it's free smoke out here. Hold that. This man has the coldest kills in the series. This man talks so nasty to niggas that try to press him. It's like it came out of scripture. He just moved cold as hell. That's a real ass nigga in my book.
For real, yo. And Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he didn't give a fuck who you was. And he looked at you as a threat, you was getting packed up. He didn't give a fuck about anybody. Like, that was some cold-hearted shit right there. That's what shit Vegeta would do, you know, if he was given that type of power right there. But when Goku hit it, oh my God, there was no mercy. Super 17 was the epitome of getting packed up by Goku. Started with him, then on to everybody else. Like, it was crazy. And I'll still go back here and there to see the transformation and just look at everybody he just completely removes. Like, come on now, you can't fuck with Super Saiyan 4 Goku at that time frame.
Book. Next up, Green Goblin.
Oh,
now the
man.
Green Goblin, Willem Dripfo, whatever you want to call him.
This nigga is crazy.
Every appearance, every
menace,
iteration of this man is just raw. The
That
death
is
of
my
Gwen Stacy is
guy.
one of the most influential comics of all time. And there's a reason why Green Goblin killed her. He was the only nigga cold enough to
Sonic
do
in the
it. You telling me
background?
Rhino's doing this?
Fuck out of here.
Nah, shit just ain't possible. If you are Spider-Man, it's on site. It don't
Yo, he
matter.
is
He saw Tom
cold-hearted.
Holland with that suit on. He said it started cooking this shit. I'm talking throwing him like a rag doll,
Yo,
mollywopping
he
little bro
spit
through
the
3
shit
floors,
out of him.
killed his aunt, and almost has Zendaya dancing Shake It Up with Iron Man. I was like,
What?
nah, what this Bitmoji built ass nigga do to make you that mad?
Oh
You
my
don't even know,
God.
gang? And the Peter he did know, he did even worse. This man is so about his fate, he put a building on fire, dressed up as a grandma and started
Yo,
screaming,
started
just to make sure Spider-Man pulled up on him. And if he did this to, I don't know, land a fatal blow, lure him into a trap, I'm not gonna lie, that's a great idea.
Right.
I'm with that. No. He did all this shit just to land a free
Fucking
hit,
hit.
like my dog.
That
you
was
don't
it.
gain shit from this. And when he
Right. They did all of that just to get a hit out of him. And ever since that part right there, none else mattered. But Green Goblin wanted that one strike at him. As much as he's been thrown on his side right there, he said, if I have any shot before I could potentially get removed, oh yeah, I'm going to clock you first and all that. And I'll be fine. Like, this nigga was crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's William Dripfo for you. Green Goblin, baby.
explains his motive to Spider-Man, I was like, nah, Goblin, why are you doing this?
I genuinely do not want to see niggas succeed like I want niggas.
And once I realized that's all he wanted, I was like, nah, this the coldest nigga alive. And for the
Ridiculous,
last
bro.
one, I'm not gonna lie, we going all the way.
Oh, shit.
Green Ranger, one of the toughest niggas alive.
Yo,
First off, he
my
got a
favorite
top 3
show.
white boy named ever. He got
Yes.
the Margiela fit dripped out,
The
and he is
Green
in that
Ranger.
field 24/7. I'm talking the first time he pulled up, he saw the Megazord and hit this 80-inch ass vert. He gets in there, boom gangs they shit, and then whips them out their own V. Like, how you getting ran out your own whip? Embarrassing. Wouldn't let it happen to me though. And he immediately starts hitting the 1v5.
Yo.
No hesitation at all. Hitting these suplex kicks like, damn, you acrobatic ass nigga. You got it. Red Ranger seeing his friends get fleeced. He's talking about something.
You think you're so tough? Take me on.
And my goat started cheesing. He knew Red was not about it. He hit him with the
Bow.
He was doing this man like
Oh my god. Yo, I want y'all to understand. If you never saw Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, yo, I'd advise y'all to go check it out. And you never saw the Green Rangers, I think it was like 6 parts to this. 6 or 5 parts to this. Yo, when he battled all 5 Rangers, man's jumped right into the Megazord and packed all of them out. Then when he left out of there, even when it was 5 against 1, still managed to run through them. And Red Rangers told him, "You think you're so tough, take me on?" Man said, "With pleasure." Bow! Like, that had to be the most funniest shit ever, because you know Tommy when he was possessed by Rita, didn't give two flying fucks and was willing to go through all of them. Excuse me about that, y'all. My phone's ringing. Like, he wanted to go through everybody, and my God, did he pack all of them up for like 4 episodes straight. The shit was crazy, so I had to bring that up because it was that insane to me. I'm hold on real quick, y'all. My bad. I had to do a text, but yeah, that was funny. Yeah, let's continue.
Like Lightning McQueen, I was watching this tight, and he ended off hitting this.
And then it come man way.
Who this nigga think he is? Blasted right at him and hits this finisher pose. Like my nigga,
like,
you
yo,
not in Smash. You really think a windscreen about to pop up?
One cold-hearted motherfucker.
Alright, I'm done. Passing it off.
Now I know there's a lot of Iron Man fanboys out there, and hear me out. You don't gotta like the racist, but you have to admit, Steve Rogers is one cold motherfucker.
Word up.
This man in Endgame had all his teammates either turned into a good DC movies catalog, straight dust, or knocked out. Tin Man is slumped, Spider-Man is nowhere to be found, and Thor is dead-ass fine, but he's pretending like he's knocked out so he doesn't have to get up and do any more cardio fighting. Captain America peeps Thanos and his entire army in front of him and shows that he's just the type of man to stand on business, one-man army. My man tightened his strap and was really ready to take on 50k villains by himself. Now he would have gotten his shit clapped. They was looking at him like free food, but this type of heart is unmatched, especially considering what Thanos did to him the last time they seen each other. After catching a hook that mean, I would have been thinking to myself like, damn, maybe only half the population isn't that bad for real. But the thing is, even before the steroids, Captain America always had that heart in him. Drill Sergeant is straight tweaking, throwing a live grenade out in front of everybody.
That was crazy.
All the other soldiers are running away like the baby just tried to play his music. While his entire platoon turned into Prime Usain Bolt, Steve dove on that bitch, telling the rest of them to go save themselves.
Which is crazy.
That's
He's willing to risk his life
right there. He was ready to tank that hit by himself. Now in hindsight, the grenade was like this man's jewelry. That shit was fake. Go in the shower with it, your neck finna turn green. But Steve didn't know that. The other soldiers didn't know that. The only person who knew it was the drill sergeant. I could also mention how Steve was in the elevator just trying to clock out from his shift like a normal person. Suddenly out of nowhere, there was 18 niggas in here, and he knew they were up to no good. Started hitting his best Uncle Ruckus impression, staring at the black man in the corner. He even gave them boys a warning.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Now listen! That's called motherfucking bars, nigga! You know nothing about that!
One time.
And he just started getting busy on these boys, getting to work. There's not even space in here, 0 elbow room, and it doesn't matter. They should have sent more. I could also mention another moment, like when Cap was facing against Batroc. And Batroc must have thought he was pussy or something. Told him, hey, if you're not scared, put the shield down. Steve looked at him like, oh, say less.
Say less.
Look at the combo work he put in on this man. Batroc thought he found the cheat code telling Steve to put the shield down, but he clearly wasn't aware of the fact that Steve got the best hands in the MCU. Look at him, just standing there staring at this man, taunting him into a crazy X triangle square up combo, knocking his ass out to the ground.
Yo,
and today I got time, cuz, so we gonna talk about Bardock too. Now you know, if the greatest anime protagonist of all time was gonna be birthed, it was gonna have to be from a straight G. So the Saiyans are straight low bro on their own planet. Frieza's foot soldiers giving them wedgies in the hallway and all that. Dodoria, the legendary fridge protector, got this Saiyan by the collar straight dangling while the whole squad is in the background laughing. But they made a huge mistake because Bardock was on his way, and upon landing and hopping out the pod, look at the fucking drip, bro.
Yo,
he uses his scouter to pull up to the scene and finds his homie laid out like a mattress. They snuck us, twin. It was dead like 30 of them on God.
Why the fuck lying?
And this might be the coldest shit in Dragon Ball Z history, bro. Bardock takes out a rag and wipes the blood off his homie's face. The goon's still over there laughing like some shit funny, but Bardock hops in his Miami Heat LeBron bag, tying that shit around his fucking head as a headband. I guess it's a prerequisite that if you have this face, you automatically have to be badass. Only exception is Goten, but I mean, I could list off some cool moments he had real quick. Anyways, moving on, Bardock starts putting these boys in a spin cycle. They literally have scouters. I don't know if those bitches are broken or something, because this is not a fight they should have taken. He's clearly out their weight class. Not only did he bust their ass, but he found out about Frieza's plan to eradicate the Saiyans, and he pulls up on him. Bro, look at how many niggas they sent just to try to stop him. He was talking shit too. This was personal.
You coward! Come out!
After a while of being trapped in a 1 versus 2 million, Frieza comes out, and of course all the other soldiers got to dick riding, but Bardock is like, man, screw this lesbian. Frieza, all of us Saiyans quit. Find somebody else to do your dirty work. Not gonna lie, the rest of the Saiyans was probably looking like, we? Bro, who's we? There was no meeting or nothing. I wanna live. We ultimately know how Bardock goes out, but man.
And shout out to Super and Blank for it. You know, they definitely touched on key characters from even movies and shows, like through Mind Wolf and Power Rangers with Tommy, through Captain America, through Green Goblin, Spider-Man. Like, each one of them had a very legit reason to crash out and all that, and was packing these niggas up. And for Bardock too, like, it's still a dramatic scene. You know, after seeing his mans going through that whole scenario and getting fucked up by Frieza's men, and then he takes the blood off of them, wears it like a headband, and took on Danny like 200-300 niggas right there by himself, and was talking shit and calling out Frieza in the process of it. But of course, you know, there was going to be an advantage. And once that happened, and Frieza looked at the situation with, you tried your best, but now it's time to wipe you off the fucking board. Like, I could say Bardock went on like a gangster, so to speak. But this was dope. I enjoyed this video so much, man. And I definitely got to give him a like. So if y'all looking forward to it, man, make sure y'all tune in. I'll put the original link in the description below. And let me know what y'all thought about the video and all. Most importantly, make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so y'all get notified every time I drop content right here on this channel. But I appreciate y'all love and support. Road to 200 subscribers. Continue to keep God first. Trust the process of anything that you do at life. Your time will come. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace.